Have you ever looked in the mirror, late at night, and asked the man staring back at you, is this it? Is this who I'm supposed to be? That quiet moment of honesty, when the distractions fade and the truth hits you like a punch to the gut. You feel it, don't you? That gnawing sensation that you're capable of so much more. But then the morning comes, the phone starts buzzing, and you fall back into the same loop. Scrolling at 1 a.m. Eating garbage, waking up tired, and promising yourself that tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow never comes. We tell ourselves we'll start in January, that a new year will magically flip a switch. But what if I told you that waiting is the biggest lie you tell yourself? What if the perfect time to forge a new man isn't in the bright promise of spring, but in the cold, quiet darkness of winter? See, while everyone else is getting ready to hibernate for the next 5 months, making excuses about the cold, you're going to do the opposite. While they're binge-watching Netflix under blankets, you'll be building discipline. While they complain about the dark, you will be using it to build a new reality. This isn't about hitting the gym a little more. This is a total transformation. The kind of change where people look at you in March and can't quite put their finger on it, but they know something is fundamentally different. They'll feel a new presence, a new gravity to you. That's the power of the winter arc. Think about it. Why is winter so perfect for this? The world slows down. The social invitations dry up. The distractions disappear. It's cold, it's uncomfortable, and it's quiet. And that is precisely why it is the perfect forge for the man you are destined to become. This is your real-life training arc. The time when the hero disappears into the mountains, endures brutal conditions, and returns completely unrecognizable. While the world sleeps, you will be grinding in silence. But let me be clear, this is not about motivation. Motivation dies the first time you feel the cold floor on your feet in the morning. This is about a system. A battle-tested plan so bulletproof that you execute even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. It's a 4-phase plan to end this season as a completely new person. Ready to begin? Good. The old version of you dies today. The first phase is the most brutal. It's called the art of subtraction. Before you can build a temple, you must clear the land. You can't forge a king while carrying the dead weight of your weaknesses, your comforts, and your cheap dopamine hits. This phase is about one thing: total removal of everything that weakens you. First, we master our urges. I'm talking about the mindless scrolling, the endless gaming, and yes, the porn and fapping that are stealing your life force. Every time you give in, you trade real, lasting power for a few seconds of fake, fleeting pleasure. You trade your future kingdom for a moment in a digital brothel. For the next 90 days, you commit to retaining your energy. No excuses. When the urge strikes, and it will, you will not see it as a weakness. You will see it as a test. You will move your body, take a walk, do 10 push-ups, and transmute that raw energy into fuel for your mission. Every urge you resist hardens your resolve. Next, the digital detox. Your phone is the greatest energy thief ever invented. Those apps are engineered to keep you weak, distracted, and consuming. So you will perform surgery. Delete Instagram, TikTok, anything that gives you a cheap dopamine hit without effort. Keep only the essential tools and limit your use. Turn off every single non-essential notification. Your phone is your servant, not your master. Once a week, for one full day, you will go completely offline. You will be shocked at the mental clarity that returns when your brain isn't being constantly hijacked by the meaningless noise of the world. Finally, you will conduct a social audit. The Stoics knew that you are the average of the people you spend the most time with. You need to take a hard look at your circle. Who lifts you up, and who pulls you down? Step back from the complainers, the doubters, and the cynical. You're not cutting people out of your life forever, you are ruthlessly cutting distractions from your mission. By the end of this phase, you will feel lighter, sharper. Not because you've added anything, but because you have removed everything that was holding you down. The ground is cleared. Now, the real building begins. Welcome to Phase 2, the art of discipline. This is where we lay the foundation of the new you, brick by painful brick. This is where you build the habits that hardwire discipline directly into your identity, making you unbreakable. Your life right now is probably chaos, isn't it? Waking up at different times, eating whenever, sleeping whenever. That ends now. The first brick is laid before the sun even rises. The early wake-up. This isn't about being a productivity guru. This is about dominance. When that alarm goes off in the cold darkness, and you choose to throw the blankets off and rise instead of hitting snooze, you win the first and most important battle of the day. You tell yourself, I am in control. You're going to pick a wake-up time and a sleep time. The same time, every single day, including weekends. Consistency is the bedrock. That single act of discipline sends a shockwave through your entire day, bending the rest of it to your will. It's the first promise you keep to yourself each day. The second brick is a ritual of courage, the cold shower. We're not doing this for hygiene, we're doing this to forge your mind. That moment the icy water hits your skin, every cell in your body will scream at you to quit, to retreat back to comfort. And you won't. You'll start with 30 seconds at the end of your normal shower and work your way up. When you step out of that water, you feel invincible. Because you just taught your mind a critical lesson, you control your body, it does not control you. You can handle voluntary discomfort, which means you can handle anything life throws at you. The third brick is the non-negotiable workout. Not if you feel like it. Not when you have time. It is mandatory. Every single day, you will move your body with purpose for at least 1 hour. Weights, calisthenics, a long run in the cold, it doesn't matter what it is. The point isn't just to build muscle, it's to build a mind that thrives on struggle. Your body is your foundation. If it is weak, everything else crumbles. Pair this with simple fuel, high protein, low junk. You don't need a complicated diet. You just need to stop treating your body like a garbage can and start treating it like the war machine it is. The fourth and final brick of this foundation is for your mind, your greatest weapon. Every day, you will spend 10 minutes in silence. Call it meditation, call it breath work, I don't care. Just sit, focus on your breath, and watch your chaotic thoughts without judgment. You are training your mind to be your servant, not your master. And you will read real books. Not junk articles on your phone. Stoic philosophy, biographies of great men, books on self-development. 30 minutes a day, feeding your mind with strength, strategy, and wisdom. These habits, done daily, become your armor. They become your identity. And a man with this identity doesn't need to chase women. His very presence becomes a force of nature. His discipline is his attraction. But a foundation is useless without a fortress built upon it. This brings us to Phase 3, the art of mastery. You've cleared the ground. You've built your discipline. Now, you channel that power into building a skill that will change your future. This is where you become dangerous. Most people fail because they try to learn everything at once. They jump from coding tutorials to YouTube editing courses, mastering nothing. You will be different. You will pick one high-value skill that can earn you freedom and respect. Maybe it's learning AI tools, maybe it's copywriting, maybe it's building a business. Whatever it is, pick one and commit to it for the rest of the winter. Every single day, you will dedicate 1 to 2 hours of deep, focused work on this skill. No phone. No distractions. Just you and the work. This is not about passive consumption. Watching tutorials will never make you a master. You must practice. You must create. You must apply what you learn. You have to be willing to be terrible at it first. You must embrace the struggle of the beginner because that is the only path to mastery. This is where true confidence is built. Not from affirmations, but from competence. Think about the man you are becoming. A man who controls his urges, who commands his body, who sharpens his mind, and who is now building a lethal skill in silence. Do you think this man worries about getting a text back? Do you think he's desperate for validation? Absolutely not. He is building an empire, and a queen is drawn to a king who has built his own kingdom. His value isn't external, it's forged internally through his actions. By the end of this winter, you won't just have a new habit, you will have proof. A website you built, a project you completed, something real and tangible that proves you can execute. You will have built something that could rewrite your entire future. And this leads us to the final, most crucial phase. Phase 4, the art of vigilance. You've made it through the fire. You've endured the pain and the discipline. But this isn't the finish line. This is the awakening. Reaching the end was never the goal, becoming the man who could reach it was. Now, your mission is simple: guard your progress. The world will try to pull you back. Old habits will try to creep in. Comfort will whisper sweet lies in your ear. You must protect your new identity, your new focus, like it is sacred, because it is. Don't let one lazy day erase 90 days of discipline. Take out your journal. Look back at who you were when you started. Write down every challenge you overcame, every morning you got up when you wanted to quit, every urge you conquered. See the difference. It's undeniable, isn't it? This is the proof of your power. The proof that you don't just dream, you execute. This is the man you will be when spring arrives. A man forged in the dark. A man who chose the hard path while others chose the easy one. You didn't do this to get a girl. You did this to become the man you were always meant to be. The attraction, the respect, the success, that is all just a byproduct of your new character. While the world was hibernating, you were evolving. While they were making excuses about the cold, you were using it to build an unbreakable will. The version of you that walks into the new year will be a force of nature. Not because you got lucky, but because you chose to do the work when nobody was watching. Winter is where legends are built. The question was never whether this system works. The only question is whether you are finally ready to become the person you know you can be. Your winter arc starts now. Are you in?